Radical. Welcome to Radical Rapid Fire Comment Response for June the 14th through June the 20th, 2021. Short comments, quick replies. Beyond Ghost, thumbs up for aquatic ambience. Okay, so you gave me a thumbs up because I used Donkey Kong Country's aquatic ambience in my outro. I wonder, if I use that for every single outro and every upload in the future, will I still continue to get thumbs up from you? I don't know. I don't know about that. Beyond Ghost, you left the thumbs up and this nice comment, but you left some naughty comments also. So we got our eye on you, don't we there, Beyond Ghost? Angela Lemaire. I am new to this channel and I am subscribed to it. I agree with you on this. Nice content on here. Same upload. Maybe you also like the aquatic ambience outro. Yeah, there could be some about this. I think that's going to be it. You know, I might consider it. That's going to be the only outro going forward. Gray Fox. The title of this video alone cracks me up. Thanks, Rick. I needed the boost today. Well, if you need a boost, how about get branded Boost energy drinks? Affordable and delicious. Wait a second. I'm not shilling for Boost. Yeah. Sometimes I'm a YouTuber, you know, we go into auto shill mode, so sorry about that. RXL209 original recipe. Review Tech USA said he will wear a chicken suit for subs. I wonder how much to wear a dress. That's a good question. Whatever the price is, I am not paying it. Bull ZG. Maybe it's now more attractive to him. So you're saying Review Tech USA is more attracted to Griffin Gaming, basically. Well, he has lost a little weight, you know? But I would, by no stretch of the imagination, think Rich is attractive enough to give money to. But maybe a Griffin Gaming. I am not questioning what he's into. Maybe he's into Rich. You know, I'm not going to get in between them and their whatever relationship they have right there. I mean, I'm not going to get in between that. I don't know. You know, I mean, I might speak on it, but I'm not getting in between them. Venom Hernandez. It's been a fresh bit of air not seeing LeBron in the playoffs, and the Suns have been dominating. Well, this was a week ago, but the Suns are still dominating, and LeBron is, well, he's just doing whatever LeBron does. You know, he's not in the playoffs, though, so that is nice to see. It is a bit of refreshing air to not see LeBron in the playoffs. Just in general, it's interesting not to see, you know, Steph Curry in the playoffs, even though I really don't have anything against Steph Curry. It's weird to not see a lot of these people you normally see right now already knocked out. You know, it's just fresh. Fresh faces like Trae Young, for instance, just fresh people. You know, it's interesting. Crazy Joe. I'd rather watch paint dry than an NBA match. You know, I feel the same way. And I know you probably don't like the NBA uploads. Sorry, I guess. I feel the same way about game collecting videos or game show-off videos. Let's say, for instance, the Radical Reggie one from 2016, you know? I would, if it wasn't for the critical satire, do you think I would enjoy watching that? I don't get how so many people enjoy that. And I know there's an alarm going off. Hold on one second. See, I was supposed to be sleeping, right? But see what I'm doing for a lot of you? Or was I? Yeah, Radical Reggie and everything like that. You know, the minute someone says, hey, Rick, you want to watch one of these game collecting whatever uploads, I just go outside and I jump in the trunk. That's what I do. George Alves, what a great impersonation of Rich. Can I subscribe twice? Well, you can't subscribe twice. In fact, if you hit the button 2 times, you actually just unsubscribe. So I think that kind of confuses some people sometimes because they get so excited and want to subscribe more than once, they just wind up unsubscribing. The closest thing you could do is, I guess there's another channel, the other Radical Rick channel, and I'm really not doing anything with that. I live near the road, by the way, so sometimes you'll hear like there's a lot of motorcycles that go down this road, right? Just explain that there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, George Alves. But don't hit it twice, because then you'll unsubscribe. And then if you unsubscribe, my number will go down and I'll get sad and I'll have to say I don't have any friends on YouTube and I need a NASCAR. Doggone it. 90G. I want a Rad Rick wrestling buddy. Well, you know what I want, 9EG? I want a human version of that hot chick. Was it Cheetah, whatever, from Thundercats? Yeah. I want a furry Catwoman. I want a furry Catwoman, because then, you know what? I wouldn't have to lick her, because she could lick herself. Patrice Bryant. I could see a simple, solid black coffee mug or t-shirt with your Radical Rick logo on it. I'd buy one for sure. It's simple and eye-catching. Pretty sure you don't need to wear your name on your shirt to get the females to notice you. Laugh out loud. Well, you don't need to do a lot of things to have females notice you. You don't, right? But it always helps. And a lot of females, like, they notice things like a t-shirt. Or they may ask you, like, who's Radical Rick? And you're, like, just kind of smirking. That's me. I'm a big-time YouTuber. And you don't have to be a big-time YouTuber, but you're like, I have a shirt. So then that validates you because you have a shirt. And you're important because you have a shirt. And then, you're drinking out of your mug. And then same thing. Oh, yeah, I drink my coffee out of a Radical Rick mug. You know who Radical Rick is? You ever seen the channel? You ever listen to Radical Rick? Yeah. I'm Radical Rick. And then everyone just swoons. All the ladies swoon and everything like up, Then, yeah, that's what happens, right? Not that this entire channel is just a way for me to easily get more Poo-Tang. No, not at all. Yeah, I really do want that. I want that half Catwoman. I don't know why. Oh no, I'm turning into Review Tech USA slowly. Now I'm getting like my animal. At least with me, it's a hybrid fetish. It's like a furry fetish, whatever you call it. Oh God, I'm a furry now. TG5455. Ben Simmons is making $30 million a season and is going to make $33 million next season. The source for his money info came from a website naming Sport Track. Yeah, $30 million and $33 million next season to be afraid to shoot the basketball. Right? You know what would actually cause him to be able to shoot the basketball more? Incentivize his contract to where, let's say, I don't know if they could do this, but put it in the contract that he has to shoot a minimum amount of balls. Like he has to shoot. Because literally right now, the way the contract's written, you could show for the games, you could play the games, and you could just literally like not do anything and still get that money. You need to incentivize those contracts. Make a special contract for Ben Simmons, right? I don't know. Maybe he thinks like the goal is haunted. I don't know. Like, what is the reason? You're making $30 million. Shoot the fucking ball, you goof. Sirbot42. Reminds me of a shirt I saw that said, I'm not gay, but $20 is $20. Speaking of sports, it'd be a funny bet to get one of these shirts and then make a bet on a sports game. Hey, you know what? If this team loses, you got to wear this shirt to family and friends and not even explain with the shirt unless they ask, or you got to go into a crowded area wearing this shirt, right? That'd be just hilarious. And the other person follow you from a distance and actually just watch and videotape it, Maddie's Great Adventures. Someone has done this to me as well. It's scary, man. Take care. Well, when you're Radical Rick, you get used to a lot of people trying to replicate you. It was scary at first because I'm like, man, there's someone out there trying to replicate me on social media. But then I realized I don't give much of a fuck about social media. And I say as much, right? Social media is just kind of stupid for the most part. It's just a lot of people posting, pictures of what they ate and stuff. And just, there's hardly anything meaningful that people really post on social media, right? But yeah, I don't know if I have any advice for you. I don't know. Like, people are just going to, there's obsessed, crazy stalkers out there. They're just out there on the internet. And sometimes they're just going to replicate people. And they're going to try to because they just can't deal with being themselves. Or maybe they're ashamed of who they actually are. I don't know. I'm not like a therapist or whatever. But I would say these people, they just need to seek therapy. Just simple. Just, get yourself to a shrink and try to find out what is missing in your life that makes you want to try to replicate others online. 9EG. I wouldn't pay to have my name in the end credits of a film or a game, so why the hell would I pay these buffoons that once associated with assuming they do something questionable, usually some scandal or scam, that I'm a known supporter of them, bollocks to that. Yeah, that's a great point. Like, let's say there's a big time movie, Bad Boys 2, or just throwing that out there, Bad Boys 2. Who really reads a lot of the end credits anyways? Radical Rick. This film made responsible by Radical Rick or whatever. Or featuring Radical Rick in some way, shape, or form. Like, it's neat and everything, but who pays attention to those Patreon rolls at the end of a YouTube upload? Hardly anybody, I would say. You know who pays attention? The people that pay the money to the YouTuber. Like, it's just so stupid and silly. I don't understand it. Is that really all you're offering people? Just, hey, I'll feature your name here. Give me some money. Give me some money. I don't get that shit. I don't understand it. Maddie's Great Adventures. The Clippers have been bad for a long time and good for them. Everyone always talks about how the Lakers are, so good for the Clippers. I've actually been to a Suns game before, so I'll go with Phoenix. Have a great day, buddy. Yeah, speaking of those Clippers, they're done. And they've been bad for a good while, or mediocre. So to see them go to a Western Conference Finals, I mean, that's something, especially without Kawhi Leonard. So, pats on the back to them. Although, they do have a lot of talent. They do have a ton of talent. And it's kind of, what are you going to say, right? Was their season a success? For the most part, yeah. But we're also comparing it against last season. It is what it is. The Suns are a great team. I think they are just going to bulldoze their way through the Clippers in the remaining games. What do you think? Do you think the Clippers will win one more? But, it's done. It's over. The finals is pretty much set, I would say. Bucks and Suns. Matt Tracker. Sock account. There are channels dedicated to socks? Low cut, crew cut, ankle, thigh high? Is this a collectible thing? Are there sock pickup videos? Hidden gems in the Hanes aisle at Walmart? Links, please. By the way, the Patreon took 2 withdrawals this month. Can you refund one? Thanks, dude. If you want to see a great dedicated sock video that's actually about socks, I would check out my Show Off Saturdays playlist and look for the sock one. I think it was maybe, I want to say, early last year. That's one of the earliest ones and one of the greatest ones. I'd say one of my top 5 Show Off Saturdays I did was the one about socks. CAWF Network TV fictional wrestling show. To the person upset about their channels being small, I felt the same about my channel not growing, but now I'm okay with staying around 200 subs. When I do premieres, the chat is much more personal. Just like friends hanging out rather than dealing with random people strolling and spamming like big channels deal with all the time. Yeah, there's big advantages. Big advantages to being a smaller channel because, and there's advantages to being a bigger channel, I guess. Number one, if you want to impress people, then it's impressive to share your numbers with people, or if you seek validation for the numbers. A lot of people do. A lot of people, that's the only reason to get on YouTube is to grow. But they don't think about what that means when you actually grow and you become a bigger channel. And you start to get all these people coming to your channel, and it's no longer it loses its feel, I guess. It loses its feel. So there's advantages and disadvantages of having a bigger and small channel. I think a lot of people just lose sight of how great it is just to have a close-knit kind of a small channel, And there's a lot of bigger channels that say, you know what? We like being big channels now, but we kind of miss the way it kind of used to be. Juliet Indie Mobile. Saturday night is great for a beg stream, but on Radical Rick's channel, rims and trim, yo. Yeah, it's fun. Saturday nights on the Show Off Saturday, that's fun. That's fun for me most of the time because I never really know what I'm going to do. I'm like, if you told me, and there's some channels out there that's really all they freaking do for their channels. They just pick up stuff, they put it down on a table, and they talk about it. Or the Ashens dude, right? And Ashens is a pretty entertaining person, right? I'm sure there's a lot of YouTubers that just put things on couches. Then they talk about the stuff, right? And that's all they do, right? That's all they do. I couldn't imagine. For me, it's just fun. So the pickups, the show-offs, the whatevers you call them, don't let these YouTubers that have those type of channels tell you that they're doing A lot of hard work. Wings of Richard, I'm on Tatco's. Okay, I didn't know what Tatco's was, but it's a type of tire. I'm not going to be critical and say, hey man, I've never heard Tatco's. There's probably crap tires, because I'm rolling on these waterfalls and I like them. So if you like a Tatco's, hey, be proud of those Tatco's. Okay, hopefully those Tatco's work out pretty good for you. I just like saying Tatco's. Rune Mamba, I can't see tire reviews now without thinking of Radical Reggie's goofy retread tire video. Those rims are clean though. When did I miss this? He had a retread tire video? I don't know. Tell me what's about. Is he actually like, is it tire related? Might be kind of interesting to watch. Shinra returns. Fine line between collecting and hoarding. Yes, it is. And we talk about that fine line all the time here. You know, this makes for interesting discussions. Benjamin Young. Been going to lots of garage sales this summer. Everyone is talking about retro games everywhere I go. Every man, woman, and child of all ages are hungry for retro games. Well, there's an experience I will share that I had, and it makes me really want to collect retro games, like specifically retro games. I was passing by a GameStop, and there was this gorgeous supermodel that came out of the GameStop, right? And I was slowly driving by, and I guess she sensed that I had a lot of games in the back. I had a lot of Xbox One games, right? I was going to turn them in for a nickel. No. I was driving by, and she just ran out of the GameStop, and she started like just kind of banging on the back window glass. I thought it was going to break. She was hitting it really hard. I was like, oh man, she's going crazy. So like I rolled down the back window, and she peeked her head in there and looked through all the games, and she was rummaging through all the games in the back, and she seemed like really, really aroused too while she was doing it. Really kind of like really hot to trot and everything. But then she just went cold, and she said, these are all current games. I guess she thought that they were like pristine original Xbox games, and she said worse than that, they're not even wrapped. And then she like gave me like the hand in the face, and then she walked off, and I was like Darth Vader, no. So if you want the trim, make sure to get like a lot of retro games. Drives the women nuts.